What's up, y'all? You rocking with Moochie, and this is Moochilla's review. So hit the hammer because you came through. Ew. I have to double up tonight too because we're talking about City on the Hill. This is episode 6, and the name of the episode is Tenderness. So we're gonna get into it right now. I'm waiting for Tamika to come. She's on her way. I know it's a little late. I do apologize, but I know I got some night owls in the chat. And if you are here for the replay, please hit hashtag replay. And we're about to get into it. So once again, this was a good episode, and it basically we see Jackie and it's not going good for him. It's not going good for him. It was a great episode, and he gets shot. Jackie gets shot. So, like I said, I'm waiting for Tamika to come, and we're gonna get into it. What's up, Karen Jones? Hello, Savannah. And I want to talk about it. So, like I said, I'm waiting for Tamika. She's coming. She's on her way. And as soon as she's come, I'm letting the room, crowd up. And we're going to get into it. Hey, hello, good night. So, like, I had to catch up with this. We doing City on the Hill. You can't get on? Damn. I'm going to try. I'm going to send it again. All right. Let me know if you could get one. I just sent it again, Tamika. All right. This episode was fire. It was fire, y'all. It was fire. And we got to talk about it because Jackie is, like I said last night, he's turning over a new leaf and we're starting to see it. But is it too little, too late at this moment? He done pissed so many people off. He don't have people in his corner. He has very few people in his corner that's willing to work with him and that's willing to help him in this situation that has occurred. So, what was your thoughts? Okay, I know Karen Jones said the episode was fire. Daria, what you thought of the episode? Let me hear what you thought of it, and let me know, what's good. Like, did you like the episode? Um, like I said, I thought it was fire. Like I'm agreeing with Karen Jones. It was fire. This was a good episode. Uh, and I was really into it, and I just want to see what happens now. And is he and DeCourcy gonna work together real good? Where we're gonna see them, we're going to see them basically become better colleagues. Because remember, the last time they worked together, it didn't go so well, and he basically messed DeCourcy over, where DeCourcy don't really trust him. So, like, I want to know what y'all thinking. And let's get into it. So, dang, is she still having a hard time getting on? I don't know. I'm getting pissed off with this because I've been having like so much trouble with my little thing right now with this thing, but I'm gonna keep pushing through. Look, I don't listen. I'm gonna get to that, but let me look. Dude, he was fast with his reflexes though, Jackie, right, y'all? He was fast. He was fast with his reflexes, and look, all I know is he shot one of them, so they had to break out. So it's just crazy. This was a good episode. It was a real good episode. I want to say it could be a number of people, but I feel like Sinclair has something to do with it because he knew where he was going to be at the time. So he's behind it. That's how I feel. I don't know how y'all feel, but I feel like Sinclair is basically behind it. So that's how I feel about that whole thing. Look, Tamika, I'm going to put the link in the chat and you just come on in, okay? Tamika, I put the link in the chat. So if you on, just come on in. I was doing fine earlier. Now I'm having technical issues. Yeah, so I'm giving her a couple minutes to come in. If not, we're gonna have to keep it moving. But she says she's coming. She's having a hard time getting on. So basically he gets shot, he goes to the hospital, and he hits one of them, and it's all stemming from him going to see Betty Williams to give her this money, the hush money. So I think it might be Father Doyle too, because remember he already said, and I said this last night. He already said, "Look, you don't know where I came from before I was a priest." So I think that him knocking him off that bike pushed him to the limit where he's gonna, he already threw the collar off because he's not a priest anymore, and he's ready to get down and get it in with him. And yes, he was IRA, exactly. So I don't know. Yeah, so with this whole thing, like, I don't know what's going on. This whole thing is acting up tonight now. So I don't. Whenever she comes in, what's up, the homie? I love you too. Thank you. So, like, all right, I'm like so messed up right now because I'm thrown off. Oh, here she is. Ew. Hey, Tamika. Can you hear me? Can you hear me,
Hello?
Tamika? Okay, there you go. I hear you. All right, so let's get it in. So we was talking about this
Hello?
episode. Can you hear me?
Oh God, what the heck
Oh,
is it with
damn. I
this?
could hear you. Can you? Hello, hello, hello. Let me. You can't hear me, but I could hear you. All right, just bear with us because we having some technical issues. We having some.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me? Go out and come back in if you can't hear me. Yeah. So. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tamika, can you hear me? Oh, your mic's not connected. You got to connect your mic. It's saying your mic's not connected.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. I can hear you. I could always hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, she's gone. All right, so look, I'm gonna keep going. and we're going to talk about this. So let's just talk about how it went down. Let's just talk about it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was having so much technical difficulties. Oh my
I know,
goodness.
me too, on my end too. That's why it took so long to get on. And the other one went so smooth. All right, I'm gonna show it one more time, y'all, because Tamika's on now. So we good.
Fuck you, Angela! Fuck you,
All right. What are your first thoughts about this whole shooting thing right now, Tamika?
Wait 1 minute, y'all. I'll try to fix this camera.
All right. Now, we was talking in the chat. I'm gonna just highlight a couple of it. Karen Jones makes a perfect point, a good point. It could be either St. Clair or Father Doyle that did this. Because remember, Father Doyle used to be with IRA, so you know he not like a soft person. He just a reformed person, and he just got God in his life. So don't be surprised at this whole situation. So, what are your thoughts on this whole shooting thing?
Yeah, I was thinking that it was what's his name? I done forgot his daggone name now. Lord have
Sinclair?
mercy. Who?
Sinclair?
Yes, that was the first thought that came to my head. I was like, they probably saying, you know, he's putting his nose in too much stuff and want to get him out the way. But, you know, it don't seem like Jackie is thinking that's who it was, or I don't know if he does think that's who it is, and then he just trying to say, you know, that is somebody else.
Antonio said Father's a gangster, but I think Sinclair did this. I do too, because you know why Sinclair knew where he was going to be? Because he gave him that money to deliver. So that's my opinion. I like this show. It's very good, Dahomey. I've been watching it since season 1. We was talking about this last night, and I was grabbed. It had my attention from the beginning. I reviewed it last year, and Last season was good because they went to the hood. They went to the PJs. The first season they went to the hood where the white guys are, and it was kind of like The Town. If you ever seen the movie The Town, how they was robbing banks, it was something like that. So if you didn't see it, if this is your first time tuning in and y'all want to know a little bit about the show, check it out. And I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all like it. We all want to come in and tune in and everything. So, Tamika, now he got shot. Next, we see that DeCourcy, I'm sorry. Guy Dan wants to hire Chris Kaysen to work this bombing case. So they want to hire him as an investigation, because now, since he's told on so many cops, a lot of people don't want to work with him. So, Tamika, you there? Damn. All right, so a lot of people don't want to work with him at this point because they feel like he's a rat, and he basically broke the blue wall of silence. So I seen half of season 2 and it was cool. Okay. So I think he has I said this to him, he has a new career opportunity now. It's a chance that he might really leave BPD. So then we go here and we see that Jackie's daughter and Jenny show up at the hospital, and Benny tells her mother that she slipped and she started using again, but it wasn't really like, she wasn't using the hardcore stuff like heroin like she was before. She basically smoked some weed and she started drinking, and her and her boyfriend broke up. So she doesn't want her father to know she slipped, because this is what he was afraid of happening, because she went to New York City, and he told Jenny this. Look, she's going to New York City. It's a big city. I'm worried about her. And he calls and checks on her. And I kind of felt the other episode when they kept calling and she wasn't answering. I felt that she was, how can you say, she was in trouble. I thought that she fell off the wagon. Your thoughts, Tamika?
Yeah. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, especially with her being away at school on her own and,
Mm-hmm.
possibly feeling like, stressed out or whatever the case may be. I was hoping it wouldn't happen, but I knew that it could be a chance that she may, have a slip. So she's saying that she haven't done anything else and she went to AA, and then, the boyfriend got mad at her and was telling her, like, you can't be playing no games, and broke up with
Exactly. You gotta
her.
fix this. That's what he said to her. You gotta fix this.
Yeah.
So
And then she was telling the mother not to tell Jackie about it.
right. So I don't think she's gonna tell her because she wants to make sure she's all right, and she still wants her to enjoy her college life, but I think they need to be careful with her because I feel like something might happen, and if it does, he's gonna lose it. So
Right.
next we get to yo, his mother-in-law. She kicked him out of the house. He kicked her out of the house, and she came there, and she's like, "Oh, you came to see Jackie?" Basically, it seemed like she came there to dance on this dude's grave, and she
Yes.
was right.
Yes. She was basically like, if he died, I get the house. I was like, now that's really rude.
Yeah, I was cracking up with that. That was funny to me because I was like, no, she didn't.
Yeah, that was really rude. I said, Dag, I know y'all
Yeah,
don't
but
care for each other, but
you
she
got to
wasn't
remember
trying to
they got
come.
that love-hate relationship. I mean, not no, she hates him,
Yes.
but she likes the fact that he helped her helped Jenny and got them out of that situation with the father, because he's the one that got rid of the father. That's why he
Right.
didn't. That's why he was so against her being in that house.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see where we going next. Next, we see Saban, and she gets a warning at work. Like, if you don't clear this up about this whole thing with which we already know that you didn't have a psychiatric thing. We know that law firm is lying. But this other thing that you got going on with this reporter coming around, you got to clear this up because this is bad for your case. And if it gets any worse, we might have to take you off this case.
Right.
So what I feel like we're gonna touch on that whole thing right now while we here with the whole Lulu situation and her going to meet with the family and stuff like that. Well, you know what? Let's talk about the reporter first. I like the fact that she's trying to right her wrongs,
Yeah.
and she's trying to pay restitution to this family, even though she wasn't the one driving.
Exactly.
But she's trying to make things right because it's been bothering her conscience for a while. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I had like that too, because I know it's been bothering her. She done been having dreams and, going through all different kind of emotions behind it. And so I like the fact that she was trying to step up. But at the end of the day, it's really not, her fault technically, because like you said, she wasn't the one that was driving. But, it still hurts her. And so, and then with the boss coming up to her, like, I get it. I know that, at the end of the day, y'all going to try to look out for the best interest and y'all don't want it to take attention off the case that y'all working on. But it was like, that wasn't fair to her, but that was realistic because we know they would hurry up and push, a black woman to the side. Like, okay, they out here saying you got these mental issues and all this stuff. You
Uh-huh.
can't be, you're going to have to say whatever you need to say to make that go away because we can't have that interfering. And, it's like, oh, well, you going to take me off the case now after she done been running all around, getting threatened and everything else.
I know. And to me, it's like, do they know that she got threatened? That guy came in
I
the
don't
office
think they
that
know.
time, the last one. Hey,
Right.
Shannon. I mean, that guy, the
Hey,
last,
Shannon.
the mobster looking dude, he came in the office. I feel like that construction company is down with the Irish mob.
Yeah,
So
I think so too.
so I'm gonna let me see where I'm going next. She makes it right. She makes it right, and it's basically she makes it right, and she looks good. She comes out smelling like a rose now.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah,
she writes her wrong, and now it looks like she's a lawyer for the little guy and things of that nature.
exactly.
So let me see where we going next. Okay, I want to talk about this because I do look. I gotta bring my crystal ball out, y'all. I gotta bring my crystal ball out because I got a prediction, and I want to know if y'all feel me on it or if it's too far fetched. Let me know what y'all think because I do got a prediction on this. And I do believe that we are going to see something. We are going to see something. What y'all think we going to see? We are going to see Jackie. I feel like he's being set up already. He got people around him. They done took his phone when he went to the hospital. He hasn't been able to see his phone. Then when he got on this floor, the phone wasn't working on this floor. And
Exactly.
yes, the phone wasn't working. Thank you. Phone wasn't working, and I had to get it out. Look, I love it, but the phone wasn't working, and it's out of order. I believe they put a sign there, and then with this dude, the orderly is suspect to me. Was you peeping that, Bob?
Yeah, I
But
don't
then
know. He was
when he
acting a
got in
little
the room,
funny. That.
he seemed suspect to me too.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
He seems suspect to me too. Now, let me ask you this. He got enemies coming from everywhere. He got what is it? The Angelo brothers? Because that's
Mhm.
who he thinks shot him.
Right.
And yes, Karen, that's who he thinks shot him. But this dude, he seemed like he was suspect to me. And I think they was looking at his little like who's coming in and stuff like that. And he's seeing all of the stuff that's going on. And he's also seeing that even the FBI guys that came in there, the G-men, they can't stand this. The older dude, he can't stand him. He like he glad that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Thank you, that girl. $5. Yeah, he bought. Yeah, that roommate is a plant. I thought it was a plant when I seen him reading that paper and the way he was glancing over. It was just like so many different things, like signs. And I'm telling you, thank goodness he's getting out. He's getting out, but that guy got out of the room the next day after him. Him and Jackie got into it,
Exactly.
and it was crazy to me. He's the comment he said to him was, he said, "What do you remember what the his name is hold up, the FBI guy, his name is Jones, Ray Jones. He said to him, "Good luck, good luck, you fuck." So he really don't care about him. And then he
No,
was like,
not at
"Can't
all.
what up?" He said, "Look, can't you send some uniforms outside my door?" And he was like, "Look, if you were still on, but you stole from the FBI, so you are a civilian as far as we concerned."
Right.
Yeah, Jackie has a lot of enemies.
Yes, he do.
He got a lot of enemies, y'all. And Kevin Bacon is playing the hell out of this part. With the first season, I was mad at him, but some things he was doing, I was feeling. So
Yeah.
I was on the fence, but this time I feel like he's changing. He's turning a new leaf and he's changing. He's getting a realization. And you know who gave him the realization to me? This guy. When he had that conversation with him, he said, "Your wife's gonna leave you. Your daughter's gonna leave you.
Yeah.
And you're not even gonna be able to keep a stray dog."
He started thinking about that.
He did. It made him realize what was going on. this whole thing messed up my whole program for tonight, including my little games again. And I had my words tonight too, y'all. So anywho, where are we going next? His name was Xavier Bracken, and he's saying he got beat up outside of a gay bar, and he was like, "You're a lifetime too late. I'm sorry," because he was. Look, what y'all think about Letitia coming to visit him? She's really
That was too
aggressive.
much. Like, she is too daggone bold. It's
Yes,
one thing to do stuff in your house, but for you to be that comfortable, you didn't know if his daughter was gonna be walking in. His wife ended up walking in. Like, why would you even do something like that?
yeah. I couldn't believe that. And then she came in walking in with her stilettos and that fur coat and that rose. I had my pictures, but I don't know what happened to it. But anywho,
Yes,
I'm
Antonio, she is wicked. She is very wicked.
yes, she's wicked. She now. You know where we going right now? Father Doyle and Jenny, they're doing this little coat drive or clothing drive, and she asked to make dinner for him. And she talked about this with Sue before she actually approached him. And she's like, Sue was like, "Yo, I think you should, get with him. I think you should give him the cookie." Speaking of somebody giving a cookie, what you thought about that, Chris Casey?
I was like, is he serious right now?
Yo,
Because I know he wasn't attracted to the wife that tried to throw herself at him, but he was basically trying to play it off like, oh, I'm just trying to work on myself. I'm thinking he's, gonna try to get his wife back. I said, no, he didn't go. Talking about, I want to buy her drink. Who is that? And the bartender told him, like,
like,
she's pricey, okay? And
uh-huh.
she's
Hey, Khadijah, did you get a notification? Let me know.
hey.
All right. Yeah, she is doing too much. And she's messy. You right. She's wicked. Y'all, all of the above. Y'all are hitting the nail on the head with this broad tonight. She was out of control. So we're gonna talk about him. Y'all know he got he got burnt, y'all.
Yes.
He on fire, y'all.
Yes.
He on fire. How you go up in this Lady of the Night Raw? Okay?
With no protection.
No protection, and he gets syphilis. I'm like, what the heck? And then he's lying to the doctor, like,
exactly.
no,
And like
I'm
the
a
doctor
married
not
man.
gonna know. It
Gotta
don't make
pay
no
for
sense
it.
to lie to him.
Exactly. Then he
That
finally
was a
comes
hot
clean.
mess.
So, okay, Father Doyle and Jenny go out. And, okay, my question is this, Tamika, and all of y'all in the chat. Do y'all think Jenny's going to sleep with Father Doyle?
Do I think what? Say that one more time.
Do you think Jenny is going to sleep with Father Doyle?
Yeah. I wasn't too sure before, but yeah, I definitely see that
Yeah,
coming.
remember, she almost slept with him last year.
Yeah. It's long
still a
overdue. Like the way he came. And then the thing about them is they doing it in public too. He kissed her in
I
public.
know, in that restaurant. Not
And then
once, but twice.
Exactly. So
No,
they
he ain't getting
definitely
no
about to get it in.
Savannah. He did not, I repeat, he did not get this the S from, he did not get that from no toilet seat. He
No.
got that from pushing up in somebody's raw. Okay?
Right.
And
And
I'm
he
going to
was
just
all
say
the
it
way
like
up
that.
inside
He
that
was
lady.
all the way up in it. Like, he was trying to live there. Yes, they gonna sleep. You think Jackie gonna walk in?
Ooh, that
Don't
would
tell
be
me you
something.
watching it now, because I know it's on now. So look, I'm gonna try to figure out what time me and you could get together where we could do this a little earlier. He said, "Good to see you, Tamika." Yeah, she doing her
Hey, the
thing.
homie.
All right. Okay, so you believe they gonna sleep together? And Jackie shouldn't even be mad.
Yeah, I
He shouldn't
mean,
even be
listen, you know
mad.
Jackie would blow a gasket, but he really don't have a right to be mad at all.
What you think is gonna be the consequences of this? Do you got a prediction with this? I want to know what you think it may or may not happen. Karen Jones, put what you think on it may or may not happen too. I want to hear what y'all think. I hope I want to hear what y'all think. Go ahead, Tamika.
I don't even know. I feel like I hope he don't walk in on them. But
If he,
I feel like he definitely gonna find out about it, and she may even get mad and tell him about it. I don't know.
I think so, because she was pissed off at that hospital, y'all.
Yeah,
She was mad.
and
She
I
was
know he was like, "What is going on?" when he was calling that phone and not getting no answer.
exactly. He already was sensing something was wrong, and then he called Benny, and she was like, he let her know, look, we had a fight, and this and that. And he was just sitting there in his thoughts, and now you know what? It was his karma, I believe, because now he knows how Jenny feels. So maybe
Right.
he'll appreciate her a little more because he's been taken
Exactly.
up for granted.
Yep.
So this is the last subject I'm going to touch on. No, I want to touch on the other thing with Mr. Back and beating off. How you doing that in the hospital?
Yeah, I wouldn't have even been comfortable to do that. I'm sorry. I
How
know
do
we
you
all
do that
grown,
in front
but
of
that's a
somebody you
bit
don't
much.
know? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm sorry because you kind of sound low on my headphones, so I didn't realize you was talking. But yeah, that's a bit much. I said I know we all grown, but no, you don't need to be doing all of that and making it mad obvious, making all this noise. Jackie was like, "I know you're not over there doing what I think you do."
Yeah, because he was like going to town. He was getting money. He was
Yes, I
getting
love
money.
Idris Hodge. I love him, love him, love him.
I love him as this character because he's a person for the people. Like he's a community person, and he
Yeah,
still wants to have his career, but he still wants to do the right thing.
right.
Richard Ward said MC Ren is dope.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did play Ren good too. In
Yeah.
uh Straight Out of Compton.
Mhm.
Okay, you said I was hoping y'all was going to talk about that part. Heck yeah, he was just going to town on himself, and you could hear all of the. Yep, he was getting money, Khadijah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't got no sense. Anywho, um, DeCourcy asked. This is the last thing I think we're gonna cover tonight. No, I'm gonna cover one more thing. When she went to apologize, when Saban went to apologize to when she went to apologize to the family that she killed, that when she killed the husband, and the lady did not want to accept her apology.
Yeah.
I felt bad for her. I felt bad when she went back to that car and started crying and saying, I'm sorry.
Yes.
But she did go for therapy.
Yeah. And I
So,
think that was a good thing. She needed it, but then she wasn't really being fully open. It was like she was telling the therapist a little bit, but then
yeah,
some stuff she was like, well, she's dead. It's like kind of like we can't do nothing about that. So hopefully she will get more comfortable and open up a little bit more to her as time goes on if she continues it.
the
And you
question
could
is,
tell that she even had like trauma when she
mhm.
seen the lady pregnant and seen the button for the maternity. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
she went as far as going downstairs to
yeah.
go to that area.
Mhm.
Okay, you about to watch the episode? You go about as soon as I get off of this, y'all. I'm about to watch the episode and take my notes tonight because now I'm back on point. Tamika gonna probably put hers out by the time I wake up in the morning. Hers is gonna be out. Anywho, what do you mean? She wasn't driving. She just was sitting in the car crying. So
Mhm.
that part, I really felt her pain with that. So she's doing a good job too, Saban. The girl is playing Saban. I forgot her name. But DeCourcy visits Jackie and he asks him, does he gives him an update because now they finally got somebody that may want to talk and help this case with I am watching it. We're gonna get to that. Hold on, hold that thought for a minute, Antonio. she how can I say this? DeCourcy went to talk to the final witness, the first witness he had. She did not want to talk to him at all. She's like, look, I got my life together. I'm about to get married. I got a good job. I want to leave that in the past. I'm done with it. The last person they found was the other one that had recanted her statement, and then he stopped paying the college tuition. So I think she's going to talk. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think she's going to talk?
Yeah, I think she might because it seemed like he was getting through to her. At first, she was like, look, that's in the past. I already, went through all of that. I don't want no problems. I don't feel like going through that. And she even let him know that a cop had threatened her. So she was like, they supposed to protect me against the same ones that threatened me. And he was trying to figure out which one it was. Did she know how, who it was and how they look? And then he was like, well, how about revenge? Revenge is sweet. And she said, I think she said like a Russian or something like that. And that seemed to get through to her because she was saying, how her father used to always talk to her. So I was like, she might be the one to finally step up.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that. So, Richard, yeah, she was just a passenger, and even the
Yeah.
reporter knew that she was a passenger, so she wasn't trying to hang her out for it. She just wanted to talk to her about it because what happened was Lulu sent a letter to the family apologizing because it was haunting her for years, and she basically took herself out.
Right.
So when DeCourcy visits Jackie, he lets him know that maybe Irina is the last person and she might talk. So I think this girl is gonna talk.
Yeah. I
I think
think she might be the one, but they definitely gonna have to keep her hid.
they're gonna have to keep her hidden because she was saying she was letting them know they will kill me, they will kill me, they will kill me. She was already scared. So also he did ask, does St. Clair know that you're investigating him? And he says no, but Letitia knows, his wife.
Right.
So you know that he knows.
Exactly. I
They
don't know
got a
why he
weird
would think that
relationship.
that's separate.
Exactly. And she already gave him a warning when she was like, look,
Exactly.
you're doing too much stuff right now, and you need to you don't work for the FBI no more. You work for us.
Right.
So I think you know what? My question is, Tamika, do you think he's gonna go back and work with the Drydens?
I don't know. But then again, knowing Jackie, he be doing crazy stuff, so he may want to come back around. But I don't know what that confrontation is gonna be because by now, I think it's obvious he done been going to talk to all the girls. They know that. Well, at least the wife knows, which I'm pretty sure that Sinclair got to know too. He done been to talk to the parents. He done went back to the girl house. That's where he got shot at. So I think they may end up confronting him now, and it might be on and popping.
Yeah. Richard Ward says that's why he was there to watch him and his wife. Yeah, but I think that night he gave him that money, he knew he was gonna set him up.
Yeah.
He knew he was gonna set him up, and it was crazy.
Yeah. But I
So
don't think that he really was thinking that Jackie would start investigating and all that because he know how Jackie get down. He probably just thought that's gonna be no big deal to him. Plus, with him being his mentor, he probably just thought he gonna let it fly. And I give him this car, I give him the money, he gonna be good. But
exactly.
Jackie ain't trying to hear it.
Jackie got morals when it comes to like. I think he got a soft spot because of his daughter with that
Yeah.
situation. Because he looking at it like this. This could be my daughter.
Right.
This could be my daughter. You've seen what he did to the last person that messed with his daughter.
Exactly. And
So,
even when he went to the parents and he went off on them and was like, "This is your daughter," I had liked that part. He was like, "Are you crazy? You know what I would do if it was my daughter? You talking about you going for a meeting?"
exactly.
Yeah.
Letitia is as guilty as her husband, and she knows what he's up to. That girl said
Exactly.
she
And she's
does.
okay with it.
She's okay with it. She already told Jackie when they was in the bed that first time, look, I came from a rough life, and I just gotta look the other way sometimes when things happen.
Exactly. Yeah, I couldn't do that, honey.
Okay, Richard Ward said, "Cause the fact he told Jackie he knew didn't stop him from further investigating." True.
Hmm.
Okay, Karen Jones, I got another question for you too. Karen Sinclair thought Jackie was desperate. And in a way, he
Right.
is, because look, before all of this, remember he left the FBI. He didn't get fired. He resigned. Now he resigned, and then not only that, his daughter's at NYU, so that college is expensive. Even in the 90s, that was expensive. That's like a high-end school she's going to.
Hmm.
And she don't got, I don't think she has a scholarship. She's like,
Right.
they're basically paying out of pocket for this.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
another another thing is the last person, this is my question to y'all. Betty Williams, do y'all think she's like out of here, like, or do you think she disappeared?
I hope she disappeared. That's what her father think, right? Because he was basically.
He said, "I'm worried about her. I haven't seen her. She
I
left."
know he said that she told them everything. I hope they ain't do nothing to her.
I hope not either, because they went around talking to everybody, and then you had him deliver this money and stuff.
Right.
So
I
I
hope
mean, do
I
y'all
hope
think
not.
that the girl that he delivered the money to the first time, Betty Williams, do y'all think Sinclair took care of her, or do you think she just basically got that money and disappeared? She took that money and dipped. Okay, okay. All right, okay. So we got 15 people in here. Please hit the like button. Please share. Uh Come back for the further reviews. Me and her gonna be doing. We're gonna try to finish out the season.
Yes.
Tamika. All right. So me and her, this is my partner for this. So we gonna work this out and probably do some other things. So like I said, like, share, and subscribe to Tamika's channel if you are seeing her for the first time. And she's doing a lot of reviews. She's on top of it. And she had, let them know what you got coming next.
Well, this week I'd have Queen Sugar, Handmaid's Tale. I'm trying to do Atlanta sometime tonight, so my night is not over. I've been having technical difficulties since yesterday, but
Me too.
I'm gonna get it together. And then over the weekend it'll be, Raising Canaan and House of the Dragon. So
All
there's
righty
some
then.
stuff up there for y'all to check out.
All right, so we getting ready to get off this and look at the episode and take our notes. Now, let me get back to my guy Antonio's question. Yes, I saw American Gigolo, and yes, I'm trying to do something. I might just do an upload. I don't know if I'm gonna go live, so I might just upload a video. So keep your notifications on, and you know, watch out. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on Nita's channel at 10 p.m. and we're gonna be talking about House of the Dragons. Oh no, I think it's Lamont's channel. We're gonna be talking about House of the Dragons. So tune in. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate all of you for coming in and bearing with me. I really appreciate it. Okay, she's okay. Karen Jones got a question. Are you doing Zatima? What is it, Zatima?
Oh, I'm thinking about it. That's a maybe. I'm thinking about it. I did have it on the list, but I had a question mark next to it. It depends. But that's a spinoff from Tyler Perry's show Sisters, because usually I was doing Sisters in the Oval. I think those come back in October. So
All right.
yeah, I'm considering it.
Okay, so it'll be cool if I just upload. Thank you guys. So that is all tonight. I guess we done, right? So I know y'all. Thank y'all, my night owls, for hanging out with me and Tamika. And God bless. Thanks for coming out. God bless and have a good night, y'all.
Good night,
Later.
y'all.
Damn.